people, it's your girl Adiola. Real quick, please click the thumbs up before you even watch the video. I promise you it's going to be a good episode. But it really helps us. It gingers our spirit when you click the thumbs up. So much has happened. We'll try to do justice. But first of all, I cannot believe this first story is actually happening. Ladies and gentlemen, our Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari, the man who was caught red-handed dealing cocaine, is now suing the NDLEA that caught him. He says that they framed him. Huh?
I cannot believe my eyes.
Thank you so much, my sister. Seriously, I also cannot believe my eyes. Can you guys believe your eyes? The man said that there was no evidence that he sold cocaine. I said, Jesus is Lord. And now he's asking for media apology. He's asking for public apology. He wants them to publish it everywhere that we apologize to the cocaine dealer. I mean, you know what I mean. The Deputy Commissioner of Police. For accusing him of dealing with cocaine. And on top of that, he's asking for money. He's asking for 500 what? 500 million naira for compensation. Hey, whoa.
I cannot believe my eyes.
I seriously can. Thank you one more time, my sister. God bless you. I seriously cannot believe my eyes. What just happened? Like, something just happened, my people. But what happened? And on top of that, by the way, he claims that he now has a heart problem. And that he wants bail so that he can travel for what? Medical checkup. Now that was expected. You know, they all do that. Like everyone, they do that. But the audacity of this man is making me say, wow. Now, before suing the government, this man has audacity. He said that it's IPOB members that set him up. He said this whole thing was just a campaign to smear his reputation. I don't know what reputation he's talking about. He said they want to destroy him due to his onslaught against them in the southeast. I'm like, how dare you blame IPOB members? No, leave me. Let me fight for IPOB members. IPOB members, I cannot even imagine how you feel about this kind of insult. Let me defend everybody. But you know, he implicated himself in that statement. If you take a critical look at the peripheral level of what he said, he confessed to slaughtering IPOB members in the southeast. Ooh, let's not let that slide. We should not let that slide. But guess what? Despite everything that we've seen and heard, this man is not dismissed. He's only suspended. I was like, wow. I mean, he's been suspended for months now. No, so even before he committed the crime, the man was still working despite being suspended. If he wasn't getting his salary, do you think he would be working despite the suspension? So does this mean that he will still be getting paid while his drug case is being investigated? Is that what this means? My people, please let us hear from you about this case. I think this is an only in Nigeria issue. And speaking of Igbos, yes, ladies and gentlemen, huge shout out to a man that is making history, Emmanuel Ikechukwu Umeonyirioha, for becoming the first lecturer of Igbo language at the University of Oxford in England. Oh shit, isn't that wonderful? Igbo Kweno, my Igbo brothers and sisters. This man is making us proud as Nigerians. Now they are teaching Igbo in Oxford. As in. I don't imagine that they just said, oh, come and teach Igbo. He must have pushed for it. Thanks to everybody that pushed for them to start teaching Igbo language. If you want them to teach your language, you may also need to start working on doing what? Pushing for it. But seriously, I've met a lot of Nigerian kids that cannot speak their native language. What's that? Was as in, I don't understand. They will tell me, oh, they only speak English. I'm like, parents, how can people be abusing your child in his or her native language? And your child will just be smiling because they don't understand. Don't do that. Don't do that to your child. They will always learn English in school. But at home, speak your language to them. Speak Igbo to them. Speak Yoruba to them. Once again, congratulations to my brother. We're very proud of him. Meanwhile, how much is a few in your neighborhood? Benny, please let us know. Let us hear from you. You know, it saddens my heart to tell you guys that once again, Nigeria, the giant of Africa, an oil-producing country, is back to what? Fuel scarcity. Are we not tired of this? We cannot continue like this, Nigerians. We are queuing for fuel in an oil-producing country. Does that make sense? How does that make sense? Like, seriously, we're carrying gallons, we're carrying jerry cans everywhere. We're back to this. Now. Do you know that Nigeria is the only country that I've been to? I'm not saying it's the only country, but it's the only country that I've been through where this happens, and it is an oil-producing country. Maybe it's happening elsewhere, and I just don't know about it. But the only oil-producing country that I know that this happens. Actually, I take it back. In November of 2012, when we had Hurricane Sandy in New York, we had fuel scarcity because electricity was down, they were not able to pump fuel. It was crazy. Honestly, that's the only time that I've witnessed fuel scarcity here in America. Maybe it has happened in other parts of America, I don't know. So let's do a quick survey. If you're living outside of Nigeria and you live in an oil producing country, please let me know how long you've lived there, where you are, and if you experience fuel scarcity in that oil producing country. We have to diversify. We've been preaching about this for so long. We have to invest in solar. No offense, Uncle Femi Adesina, my uncle at Asoro. You guys will not believe what the man said.
In the life of this administration, which will be 7 years in May, it's only one major fuel scarcity we have had. What happened is a snafu in the petrol supply chain in the country. And some people are carrying on as if heavens are falling. No.
Baba, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, this is the presidential spokesperson, my uncle, my very own uncle, Uncle Femi Adesina. Uncle, welcome to this program. No offense, but my uncle doesn't know how to talk. Morroco. It's not we are not abusing him. He doesn't know because Nigerians are upset. Can you imagine? He's saying that because of small fuel scarcity, Nigerians are acting as if the sky is falling. But Femi, we must pray. What is it? We really need to intensify prayers for this man. Don't you see that this man needs prayer? You guys need to look beyond the physical. You know how my Jim brothers and sisters like to put in the comment. We need to start looking into the spiritual realm of what is happening with Brother Femi, because we don't know anymore. And then he also said that this is the only major fuel scarcity since Buhari became president. Oh, Baba, let us pray. In fact, let's pray right now. But for Brother Femi, join your hands, join hands together. He really needs a divine visitation. Brother Femi, exactly what is happening. So we know how to pray. We don't know what is happening. We are getting worried. Is everything okay? Brother Femi, But more importantly, back to what we were saying, my people, we really need to diversify our economy in Nigeria. And we have to invest in solar. With the abundance of sun that we have, we should not even be so dependent on fuel. And speaking of solar energy, move closer, my people. Sanwo Olu, in case you are watching, my father in the Lord, the governor of Lagos State. But I saw the video of the new cars that the Lagos government launched for e-taxi. Last giddy ride, they call it lag ride, more than 1,000. I was so excited, because I thought these were electric cars. Apparently, they're not. Okay, so first of all, let me thank His Excellency. At least the man is trying. I don't want you to think that we are not seeing your efforts or that you are not appreciated, election or not. We just you are doing well, sir. But daddy, for some reason, Lagosians are not thrilled. They are not happy. They are not excited about all these new cars on their road. I said, why not? So many of them are complaining that these new cars will cause huge traffic. Some of them are saying, why not fix the road first of all before putting new cars on? But more importantly, many Lagosians are saying they prefer that you just focus and invest on mass transit, burning trains, buses, in order to limit traffic, limit congestion. Personally, I think that we should also start looking into electric vehicles, burning electric buses, electric cars, in order to limit CO2 emission. But before we can do that, we would have to fix electricity in Lagos or in Nigeria. So maybe we need to deal with that issue that we've been putting under the carpet all these years, electricity. Please let us work on electricity and electric cars. Lagosians, let's hear from you guys about your new and a lot of people are complaining that this would really harm Uber drivers, all those people. So two things. Let's hear from Lagosians about these new cars. Also, let me know where you live and if you have to queue for fuel, especially if you live in an oil producing country. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So guys, what kind of milk do you drink in your house? But more importantly, what kind of powdered milk do you buy? Is it locally made or is it imported? Especially, is it imported from Europe? Now you may be thinking, what does it matter? Why is Adela talking about milk? Well, it does matter. First of all, in Burkina Faso, just to give you an example, local dairy farmers are literally getting pushed out of business. You know why? They have to throw their milk away. And why is that? The EU has lifted its milk quota about 5 years ago. And you know that farmers in the EU are heavily subsidized by the government. So they have enough resources to produce more milk than ever, but the people are not buying more milk. So guess what? They needed to do something with the excess milk. Guess where this excess milk is going? West Africa. In fact, over the last 5 years, they have tripled their exports to West Africa. Triple, not double, tripled. But why should you be concerned about this? Well, because number one, this milk that they are importing from Europe, some people are calling it milk look-alike because it is not 100% milk. It contains vegetable fat, especially palm oil. It contains, who puts palm oil in milk? I don't get it. Apparently, palm oil is in a lot of things. Now, the reason that they do this is in Europe, milk is plenty. It's cheap. So farmers are concentrating on making butter, which they make by extracting the fat that is in milk. So once they extract the fat in that milk, they have this remaining powdered milk that nobody wants because it doesn't have the natural fat. So they now add palm oil to make it fatty again. But they don't sell that in Europe because they know that that's not healthy. They export that to West Africa. Europeans drink healthy milk. The unhealthy one is the one that they are sending to West Africa. The second reason why you should be concerned about this is they make it readily available everywhere, and they made it so cheap, so affordable, to the point where a lot of people prefer to buy this exported milk because it's cheap. But guess what that is doing to local farmers in West Africa? They're literally having to throw away their own milk because no one is buying it. And this is affecting millions of farmers.
It's important because we have more than 40 million of people in West Africa who are living from milk production and livestock. So when you destroy their livelihood, they have no choice to migrate in Europe or abroad.
That's a lot of families that are affected. Now, this is not just about Burkina Faso. Guess who's the largest importer of this European milk in West Africa? Nigeria is, followed by Ghana. So what's the solution? First of all, the EU needs to stop seeing Africa as a dumping ground for this excess and poor milk that their own people will not drink. But more importantly, we have to stop buying it from Europe. Our government needs to stand up, take a firm stand against this, support the local farmers. Our government needs to support local farmers, local dairy farmers, so that their own product also become cheaper, so that people can consume locally made fresh milk that is of better quality from the local farmers. Huge shout out, first of all, to the Africans in Europe who are already protesting this. People have been protesting it left and right.
To show our solidarity today with the farmers from Africa.
Okay, so when you question European farmers in Europe, they will tell you, well, they needed a place to dump this milk. They needed to dump it in Africa in order for them to break even, because people are not buying a lot of milk in Europe as much as they are buying in Africa. But then when Africans speak up against this, you know what they say? They say, well, they're just trying to make milk accessible to low-income population.
La firme laitière suisse Nestlé, qui commercialise la poudre Gloria, se justifie ainsi.
Gloria rend les produits laitiers abordables et accessibles aux populations à faible revenu, en remplaçant la graisse de lait qui est chère par la graisse végétale.
Wow, they paint it like they're trying to help us. Wow, let me know what you guys think about this story. But more importantly, what will you as a person do about it? Next time you're trying to buy milk, please look at the ingredients. If you see anyone that says palm oil in it, that's from Europe. In fact, it should say on it that's made in Europe. See if you can buy a locally made one. It may be more expensive until our government subsidizes them as well. But guess what? It's better quality for you, and you are helping to put families back in business. Let me know what you guys think about this story. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Now, moving on to Morocco, guys. This is one of those stories that makes you go, uh-oh. Like, especially if you're throwing stones, you really have to be very careful to make sure that you're not living in a glass house, okay? If you criticize people, you need to be praying for your girl, okay? So this popular Moroccan minister, Mohamed Zain, he's a former human rights minister and well known for speaking out against the government. He was caught with his pants down, like literally and figuratively, you know. Okay, so he slept with a woman who's not his wife. Okay, and someone even filmed it. I'm like, okay, wow. So based on the law in Morocco, he's been charged with adultery, among other things. It's not just the fact that he committed adultery, by the way, but this This is a man that has been extremely outspoken about the atrocities of the government, always criticizing the government, speaking out against the government. So needless to say, they're really trying to take up this case of adultery because they've been waiting for a reason to crucify him. The story is everywhere in Morocco. This happened 3 years ago, by the way, but they are still on the case, and he was 75 years old at the time. Now he's 78. I'm like, Grandpa, what were you looking? Exactly, what were you looking for? Doing kiss, I kiss you, you kiss me. At the age of 75. When you're old enough to be somebody's grandfather, Abba. Presently, he's been sentenced to 3 years in prison and a fine of $530 for the act of committing adultery. Now, if he's guilty of other things as well, he may get more sentence. The video allegedly circulated throughout Morocco, and he was promptly arrested at that time. To add salt upon injury, though, the woman he slept with was a former police officer, and she's married. Okay, well, what? You went and do kiss with another man's wife. Even this daddy gets liver. You get liver, sir, you know? However, the minister is adamant that this is simply a case of trying to defame him due to his outspoken nature against the authority figures and against the government. He's saying that they set him up there, but there's a video of him doing it. What do you guys think? Meanwhile, the government is trying him on multiple charges, including sexual harassment, defamation, political violence, and so on and so forth. It's a long list. But he's yet to be detained. He's still waiting for the verdict. And that's why I said that when you live in a glass house, when you criticize others, you need to be really careful. There are thousands of people waiting to crucify you as well. But do you guys think that they set him up, or you think he did it? In the video, he did it. According to reports, in the video, he did it. But he's saying that they set him up. So do you guys believe him or not? Let me know what you guys think about this story. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So, huge shout out to everybody that joined us last Saturday. Thank you so much, guys. While I hosted the owners of Tunde Laniran Farms on the show, you guys were hitting them with questions left and right. It was a very tough, it was a very tough something. People joined us from different parts of the world. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We were on for 2 hours, guys. Now, this coming Saturday, I'm hosting the owners of Umojami app. I've been telling you guys about Umojami, made by Africans for Africans. And right there on the show this coming Saturday, you guys will be selecting the winner of the $1,000 that they are giving out to anybody that participated in their online African outfit fashion show. Oh, shit! By the way, they were a bit disappointed by the participation. All they asked for was for you to take a photo of yourself in an African outfit and post it. But can you believe that they said that not many people participated from other African countries, that it was mostly Nigerians that participated? I said, those Nigerians, they are everywhere. You know them, eh? The programmer of this app is from Cameroon, and they did not even get that much input from Cameroonians and other countries. And then they said some of the people that participated thought that maybe they were joking, so they didn't take it seriously. Some people just took photo without putting much thought or effort into it. And you want to compete with people that put in effort? How is that balance? Is it that people don't believe that they would actually give out $1,000? I don't know. Why did you not participate, my people? Majority of the entries came from Nigerians, and I'm like, which is very disappointing, because we were hoping that all Africans would be represented. But congrats to the Nigerians that participated. Who knows? Maybe Nigeria would win. I don't know. And of course, entries are closed. By the way, I wanted to participate so bad. I was determined to wear a man's outfit because they didn't allow men to participate. And I said, if I win, I will give the money to a man. So they now sat down. They said, if you do this, a lot of men will come on and they will vote for you. And if you happen to win, then you would... And they didn't want me to win this money because they didn't want me to give it to a man. They wanted to give it to a woman by fire, by force. So, congratulations in advance to those who participated. And the good thing now is they've narrowed down the top 10 contestants based on the number of likes that they've received on Umojami and the number of reactions that they've gotten from people that are on Umojami. So, on Saturday, this coming Saturday, you guys will be helping us to vote for the lady that you want to win this $1,000. These are the ladies. I'm about to show them to you individually. All of them very beautiful, by the way. But if you know any of these beautiful ladies, or they are watching me right now, please tell them to join us live this Saturday as we select the winner. Because guess what? The organizers of this online fashion show would like to transfer the money to the winner while we're live on the show. They want to do the transfer right there. So if you're one of these top 10, please make sure that you have your account details. Like if they are asking you what's your bank account, what bank bank do you use? So please make sure that you join us if you're one of these 10, and make sure that you have your bank information. On the list of the top 10 in no particular order at all are Hannah David, Hem Queen Esther, Lizzie Yaro, Modupe Ogundupe, Obazi Stephanie, Patience Abonge, Rose Angie, Rookies, Jeannie Mavis, and Nancy Kiki. I don't know any of these women, by the way, but they put in so much effort, guys. And I am so excited that one of you will be $1,000 richer by this Saturday. Oh, shit. So please do not write me asking where you can upload your picture. It's too late if you are just asking that, because you had 3 weeks to upload your picture. I've talked about it several times on the show. We really need you guys, the audience, this Saturday, because besides learning more about Umojami app, and you get to meet the designer, the people that are giving away this money, you get to meet them and ask them questions. You will also be voting for the winner based on the dressing that you like the most, and they will be telling you about their next competition, which is open to both men and women, thank God. And that also comes with money, okay? Money prizes. And of course, they will tell you about other opportunities that they have at Umojami. Lastly, Help Me Waka would like for me to remind you guys that if you need to get your transcript, maybe you are going to the abroad or whatever, you need your transcript in Nigeria or Ghana. Or if you need to deliver groceries to the doorsteps of your loved ones, maybe you live in the abroad, but you want to send groceries to your mom or your dad back home, or if you need health insurance for your loved ones in Nigeria or Ghana, they want me to tell you that they're literally waiting in front of their computer, waiting for you to place your order. As in, why would you delay when they've done it thousands of times and people are testifying to how good their service is? They're waiting, they're literally waiting to waka on your behalf. They want to work for you. Why are you not putting them to work? My people in Nigeria and Ghana, contact Help Me Waka today. Just go on helpmewaka.com and you can order for any errands that you would like. Do not forget to click the thumbs up, guys. I'm watching you on Plasma TV, and please do not forget to subscribe. All right, y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.